Hey guys. Okay, sorry if there's a wiggle there. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna do a quick energy check-in. Okay, this is gonna be, hopefully, fingers crossed, this is my practice. I want to try to do shorter videos because it's fixing to be summertime. My kids are going to be out of school. I have some other health stuff going on at the same time, so I'm kind of on more of a time slunch, you know, than slunch, is that a word? Like, more of a time, what's the word I'm looking for? Great, this should be interesting read. More of a time crunch, that's the word I'm looking for. So, that being said, I'm going to try to kind of teach myself how to be shorter for the moment for this next couple of months while summer's out. And then I'll go back. And that doesn't mean that I won't do a long love reading or whatever reading, but just in order for me to even get videos out, I'm going to have to shorten them for a little bit. So what we're doing here is I'm going to try to do that quick energy check-in. We have 3 piles to choose from. Oh, good grief. Hold that thought. We have 4 piles to choose from because there was 3 piles and I kept hearing it and kept hearing it to get a 4th pile. I had this one out on the table and I'd put it up, and so it's back. There you go, pile 4. So 4 piles to choose from. The first pile here is called the Joker's Tarot. The pile 2 here is the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. Pile 3 is the Doodle Tarot, and pile 4 is the Intuitive Heart Tarot, I believe. Okay, so pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Timestamps are down below, and I'll see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1. So if you chose the Joker's Tarot, then this will be your reading. So this is just going to be an energy check-in with whoever you have on your mind, okay? Whoever that shall be. We're going to check in and see what their energy is like currently and towards you as well. So I'm going to do the current energy, and then I'm going to get, we're going to get a different deck to see what their, look at that. Page of Wands in reverse was upright. So that's procrastinating energy, okay? I think someone's procrastinating here, procrastinating something here. Let's get into this. Okay, so I'm going to do this a little different, and I'll explain as I go. We're going to get tarot first and ask, what kind of energy is this person in? Not just towards you, just what kind of energy, you know, what kind of energies are they in currently? What kind of energy is pile 1's person in currently? Okay, we'll take both of them. We have Judgment. This person may be procrastinating, bringing some kind of truth into either a situation with you or just a situation. The 5 of Swords being in reverse is saying that this person is in a place to where they kind of want to have some kind of resolution here. You know, that's a card of reconciliation. That's a card of mending things. Tell me more. Tell me more about this. What energy is this person in for pile 1? So we have the 8 of Cups. So this person could have walked away from you, or you could have walked away from this person. Kind of energy, and this is something that they're thinking about. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, came out kind of aggressively. That's a reckless energy. There's some, it's also of frustration buildup, or according to actions, okay, being taken, some kind of frustration that's building up here, or some kind of anger that's building up. It could also be a delay. It's just a delay. I feel like there's a delay in communication here overall. What else can you tell me about this? The Star. So someone may be in the process of delaying, well, this person, I feel like, or you are in the process. What am I? I keep wanting to revert this to you. Okay, so take how it's coming out and resonating, okay? Energy is fluid right now for some reason. The way that I was approaching this was not the way that it's kind of coming out for me, but just take it how it resonates. So I do feel like this person is in an energy of contemplating some kind of truth here, okay? And I feel like they're wanting to reconcile or amend things. I feel like this is with you because the Eight of Cups here is someone that's, you know, normally the Eight of Cups is the energy of walking away, but considering that right before that you have this card of reconciliation, I do feel like this person is wanting to return back. And they could have possibly, you know, walked away from you in the past. But I think that there's some kind of procrastination that's taking place. And I think that it has a lot to do with this frustration that they feel for some reason. Or this person is just in a place to where they're trying to move past this frustration that they feel and be in a more hopeful place with the star being here. You know, having a more, the star is also about opportunities in the future. So this person may be procrastinating this, trying to procrastinate this. Yeah. I just shuffled this. I don't know why, because I wasn't going to, but we have the Three of Wands there that's at the bottom of the deck. And again, I feel like this person is sitting and contemplating or waiting for an opportunity. It's the energy of them wanting to build self-confidence up. But this right here is questionable to me. I'm going to use the Visions of Life Tarot. I just saw Decisions in reverse. No, that's Destiny. Oh, that's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this person is wanting to break free from maybe a cycle that you and them have been in, but they feel like they don't have control here about an opportunity at hand, or they could just be feeling frustrated in a situation, maybe no communications coming through on your part, and maybe that's something that they were hoping for to kind of get their foot in there to be able to open up to the Knight of Wands. You know, is a kind of a card of opening up. The Knight of Wands is a fast-moving energy. It's a passionate energy. It's a player energy is what it's known for. But what I'm seeing here is like this guy's waving to someone, right? And you know, I'm getting this image in my head of someone that's going to wave at someone else, but they either don't see them or they're waving at someone behind them. You know, that feeling? This is what I'm getting from this person right here. So in turn, I'm interpreting that into a way of this person may be waiting for you to reach out in some kind of way, and it's not happening, and they're getting frustration or they're feeling this delay. And so because maybe they lack self-confidence here in a way to do it themselves or to come forward themselves and make that opportunity for themselves, it's like they're pouring that out for now and they're procrastinating this, and they're just putting it on the back burner like, oh, well, you know, I'll wait for that opportunity to take place. So why is Judgment here? What is this Judgment? Anxious. Yeah, they're very, very anxious about bringing this Judgment here. And we'll get more in depth with that. I'm going a different route than I started, guys, if you can't tell. We have Wealth here for the Five of Swords being in reverse. So when the Five of Swords, like I said, is in reverse, this person's, you know, there has been some kind of disagreement here, some kind of conflict that took place between you and this person. And now they're at this position to where they're saying, okay, I want to make amends here. I want to have a peaceful resolution here. I want to end whatever that was so that we can just move forward. And to have the Wealth card here, this could have been something about money, or this could be something about maybe having your hands full, not being able to, both of these cards are kind of similar to me. And the way this guy is using these little trolls here and there, he's picking them up and placing them in the dark, the center, which is like a void, and it being in reverse, and to have this guy here that is grasping all these different things. This person could be in a place of where the conflict was time, perhaps. Maybe they have too many things on their plate or too many things going on, and they're not able to give to you, so you were the one that they put down that void, you know? You were the one that, it's like you had to go because they had too much on their plate, and you were the only thing that they could put on the back burner, which is coming back around. And that was the conflict. That was the disagreement. You may have fought them on that, or you may have not liked that. I have to say as well, you have the angel here on judgment, and then you have the devil here. This person may be afraid of your reaction. This person may be... This person is definitely, on the side note, this person is definitely someone that's running from their own shadows. But what I was going to say is this person, that's a whole nother reading. This person is in a place to where they're trying to, it's like the right thing to do is facing them, you know? And that opportunity is there for them to do the right thing here, for them to have that judgment, you know? Make that decision to let go of what happened here and to move forward and face the truth, face their fears. And but the anxious card here with the devil on it is like they're kind of afraid of what's going to be behind that truth. You know, they're kind of afraid of possibly you and your reaction here in a way. Why is the Eight of Cups here? What's this Eight of Cups here for, Spirit? Whoa. Waiting. This is the Hangman. So this person is with the Eight of Cups being here. The Eight of Cups is a card of walking away from something that you're emotionally invested in, knowing that, you know, it's a situation where you are abandoning one situation because you feel like it's a bad situation. It's not going to work out right. So you turn your back on it even though you've already emotionally invested into it, okay? And this person with this Hangman energy here with waiting here in the envelope, this person is definitely waiting for a right opportunity to come to you to reconcile the situation at hand. But they're worried about your energy, what kind of energy you'll be in, and they're procrastinating. They're super, super procrastinating here. Any opportunity they have that comes up that says they can't do it, they'll take it because they're even, you know, normally, and this could come in the way of some kind of apology or something pertaining to an apology that they want to give. It's hard to apologize, you know. I feel like this person, it's hard to face the truth. It's hard to confront that. If you've done something wrong, it's hard to confront that. So, of course, if there's an opportunity to procrastinate, you're going to do that. But the Three of Wands is a card of, you know, really focusing on that self-confidence that you have, that your ships are going to come in at some point. But this Three of Wands, this clown is sitting here, and instead of facing away, we can see his face, and he looks distraught, you know. He looks like he's been waiting too long. Maybe he's ready to come out of that costume. He's ready to come out and face his own self, you know, face the truth of a situation. And it hasn't happened yet, or it's energy of just still procrastinating, you know, ready to come away from that, ready to come out of that, have the truth and be told, but it's still just waiting. Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? Oh, that jumped right out, didn't it? Looky there. We have death and compensation. This is like the Six of Pentacles, and it was in reverse. Death here. This is the funniest death. This guy's holding his piggy bank, and Death, the Grim Reaper, is slapping him across the head with the time. And here we are talking about time, and we're going from this card here, right? This card with this guy's looking at his watch and it says waiting, to this card where death, which is about ending something and starting a new beginning, which is about what the whole spread is about. Death has got the hourglass there and he's slapping this guy across the head with it. So it's like whatever this guy's had his hand in, you know, holding his piggy bank there with his pentacles. And the 3 pentacles showing themselves, you know, I see these coins as pentacles, is like that commitment. And I feel like this person's having a hard time committing to making a decision to come forward and have explanation take place here and the truth of the situation take place. And death is like slapping them across the head going, you idiot. This is your opportunity. You need to take it. Quit doing that, because death is going to come. The Grim Reaper don't hold weight. He's going to come. There's a timing for everything. And it's saying you need to, you need to get it together, because this could end if you don't commit to a decision to do something here. To speak your truth here. You know, quit waiting for the other person to bring in communication and speak your truth. Oh, we also have this here too, compensation. So this is like the 6 of Pentacles, which means that there's been a one-way flow of something. And it's funny too, because on this card, this guy's talking. And we talked about this being that communication that this person may have been waiting on. And he's sitting there. This guy can't give to this guy. This guy's the one that's giving all this, conversation. And it's in reverse. So again, I feel this energy of this person's been waiting for communication from you, possibly, or waiting for communication in some kind of way and not being the one to take the initiative, And it's like the death is there going, snap out of it. Stop waiting. What are you doing? What are you doing? Deception with the star. Yeah, they're deceiving themselves. They're saying, okay, I have time. I have time for this to work out. Sometimes if you let too much time go in between to be able to have that conversation, what happens with time? We forget things. We move on. Things aren't the same as they were before. And you lose an opportunity to reconcile, or you lose that opportunity to really explain yourself, because the more you let it go, the more the other person is already coming up with their own perception, is already coming up with their own truths. And it's harder if you wait longer to hash that out and to find reconciliation there, because that person's going to get more and more stuck on what their truth is. They're not going to want to see those parts of you, The longer you let that time go by, the less willing this person might be in accepting whatever it is that you need to give to them or offer them. In deception, don't deceive yourself. And I feel like you are deceiving yourself. See, I'm switching back and forth again, guys. This person is deceiving themselves about, this could be you that I'm reading. So just, y'all are going to have to, it's one of those readings back and forth. So just take it how it resonates. But this person is definitely deceiving themselves in communication. And do you see whatever they're saying, these bubbles are popping? Do you see? Because they're running out of time here. And because they're trying to just say, oh, well, I'll have an opportunity in the future. Well, you're deceiving yourselves, trying to tell yourselves that, but really what you're doing is procrastinating. Yes, thank you. Spirit. So we have justice here, saying that you need to take responsibility for yourself. Or if that's this person needs to take responsibility for their actions here and and stand up and say something here in this connection. I'm going to see what the other person's energy is. I know I'm kind of reading this in 2 different ways, so this might come out kind of crazy. But I just want to tap into it real quick. I just want to see how it will come out, and then we'll see how this will play out, okay? We'll do that. So how is the other person in this? Oh, good grief. Amazon Prime had to get their ad in there. Did you see that? What is this other person's? Shuffle again. Look at that. You have the 10 of Swords in reverse with the 7 of Wands here in reverse. You're going to have to let your guard down if you want to have this resolution take place. If you're not wanting this person to see you in whatever way that they're perceiving you, you're going to have to let your guard down and be honest with yourself here. So let's see what the other person's energy is towards you in this connection. What's the other person's energy? Okay. So we have the Sun with the Four of Cups here. What's the other person's energy in this? We have the, look at there, that Six of Pentacles. Theirs is upright. Look at that. So the Page of Pentacles comes out sideways. Well, the Page of Pentacles is a card of a brand new beginning, right? It's a card of fresh new start. You know, it's a page, it's someone that's kind of, you know, going out there, starting something new, starting a new opportunity in business and career and money type of thing, or something to do with the earthly thing, right? But to me, what I'm seeing here is it's just a grounded energy, like a pentacle is something grounded, earth. And I feel like the chance to ground a new beginning is something that this person's questioning if they want that or not. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that you or this other person is in such a space of procrastination and confusion and not taking an opportunity there. This person definitely knows that they've been giving in this connection. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. The Wheel of Fortune is about this person seeing that they're trying to have this joy and acknowledge that they have everything that they really need here, you know, and maybe a fresh new start on their own in some kind of way. And I think acknowledging the fact that they've been sitting and waiting on some kind of offer here mentally, and that they kind of need to get out of that. They're trying to acknowledge also that they've maybe have been the ones that have been more giving in this connection, and they're in a space to where, like I said, they don't know if they want a new beginning here or not. I feel like they do, but I feel like they're trying to convince themselves that they kind of don't. I feel like they're trying to acknowledge this Wheel of Fortune here, so a change in the situation, you know, they're trying to put it up to destiny is what they're doing. They're saying, you know, this is up to destiny at this point, and you know, I can't sit here in this Four of Cups energy. I need to focus on the Sun. I need to focus on my happiness here. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. So they're acknowledging there's been a loss of truth, right? And look, you had the World underneath the deck, under a responsibility, which says renewal. And I feel like this is the peace offering, right? This is the dove that has the olive branch it's holding the ear that's going into the mouth here. This person, I feel like there's a peace offering that needs to be made in order for this to close out, the cycle to end. Why is the Sun here? Why is the Sun here? Optimistic. Yeah, this person is definitely in this energy of trying to remain optimistic, even though they do not feel that way. And now I have to point out that this card has this clown that's sitting like this, and this Three of Wands that's sitting like this, because I feel like this is you. Look at that, how identical looking that looks. This is you, and this person is here. This person has been trying to stay optimistic in this connection here with you. So why is the Four of Cups here? Okay, we'll take the top one. We have romantic. We also have dreamer under that. Screw it, I'm gonna take them both. So the Four of Cups is saying that this person's really been in that more nostalgic kind of energy. They've been really romanticizing this connection, you know? And I think being more of in a dream-like idea about this connection with you. And now it's like they're kind of saying to themselves, you know what? I need to be more realistic here about this, because they're in that Four of Cups. So they've been waiting. They're bored. They've rejected everything else around them, but they're thinking that they're reevaluating this now, and they're thinking, was I just romanticizing this connection? Is this something that was just you know, am I just being a dreamer here? Is this something I just made up? Why is this education? Yeah. This person is definitely in a space to where they're trying to educate themselves on how they use their time, okay? And who they give their time to. Definitely are in a place to where they're trying to learn from the past here. Why is the Page of Wisdom? I think this person is learning a lot of things about themselves. And I think that they're actually looking for a new start themselves. I think that they're in a place to where they're trying to kind of release this thought or idea of this connection and move into a place that brings them more investment and more wholeness. They definitely are someone that, do you hear that bird singing like crazy? There's someone that wants a new start here. And I feel like I think this person here feels like they've lost you. Or like this wasn't real. This was something that they maybe just romanticized in their head, you know. And they're trying to gain what they've learned from the past, and use their own wisdom moving forward here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Whoa. Okay. We have harvest time. We have enlightenment, which I believe is the, what number is this? Oh, this is the Sun again. And start. Yeah, this is the Fool. This person is trying to invest in themselves. They're trying to go find their happiness. They're trying to find their happiness. They're putting this idea that they have luck here. Look, profit and loss. Yeah. I think that this person here, okay, whether that's you or your person, this person here at the top with the Joker Tarot has definitely put this connection on the back burner. And this person felt it, and they can't wait anymore. You know, that perception that they have is that they made this up. This connection wasn't what they thought it was, and they're trying to learn from their past and move forward and have a fresh new start in a positive direction. But they're also recognizing that they lost here. They're trying to see what they gained. You know, they're trying to take the goodness away from it. They're trying to be optimistic, even though they don't really truly feel that way. Yeah, the Moon in reverse. They're trying to erase themselves from any kind of illusions. And they feel as if, yeah, from waiting for an offer. They're like, I'm not waiting on an offer anymore. I've got to quit this. This isn't healthy. It's not good for me. I need to, yeah, self-care and wait. Yeah. It's not healthy. It's not good for me. I can't be waiting on this anymore. I need to continue on. I need to move past this. What else do you want to tell me about this? Whoa. Second chance. What else? Okay. That was weird. Denial. What else do you need to tell me? Put away the computer. What else do you need to tell me about this? What else do you need to tell me about this? Warning. Okay. This, oddly enough, this is for this person, the Joker person, okay? If you're wanting a second chance here, if you're wanting to reconcile this, stop denying it. Stop denying that what the truth is, and take this opportunity, because I don't feel like you're going to get a second chance, okay? They're telling you this is your second chance. Put away the computer. You need to, whatever it is that you're doing, that you're putting in front of the thought or idea of bringing this person this reconciliation, or bringing this person some kind of resolution here, it's asking you to put that away. Put that away. And this is a warning, okay? I know I hate saying that in my readings, but obviously the card says warning, so I feel like it's okay to say it. But this is a warning. Don't deny yourself that chance, because we talked about it here, you know, deception. You're denying yourself an opportunity to fulfill something. This is fate, okay? This is part of your fate. If you don't take responsibility and move forward here with something, then it's not going to happen for you. Actually, I'm going to get some of these. These are called Drive, and these are inspirational quotes. I hope you are staying with me here in this reading, because it's not what I was expecting to come out. Be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. This is telling you to have that self-confidence that you can do this, and you can bring this truth to this person, or you can bring this reconciliation here. We also have, if you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. And I think that this is definitely something that's weighing you down. And this is also saying, you know, if you don't fix this, then it's just gonna carry on with inside of you. You're always gonna feel that regret or guilt or whatever it is inside of you. You can't run from the shadow, but you can invite it to dance. Well, you gotta love that. The bottom of the deck. The reason I say that is because I said this about this person, or you here, the Joker person running from their shadow. And I only mentioned it for just a second, but Spirit's bringing it up again. You can't run from the shadow. You know, you can only invite it to dance. So you can only invite that shadow. You can only invite that truth to come out and then experience what it means and how it is in order to get past this, in order to keep going here. On the bottom of the deck, we have a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. So if you're in a position, again, a repetitive message here, if you're in a position where you feel as if you're okay where you are, I don't need to do this, I'm okay where I am, I'll put this off, it will be all right. This is saying that this is how you're going to grow, okay? And you're going to have to experience the bumpiness that's going on here. You have to go through this. This is part of it. You standing in your own power is part of it. Taking responsibility with confusion. Yeah. There's a lot of confusion here because I think that reconciliation. Exactly. There's a lot of confusion here because you haven't stood in your power in the past, I feel, in some kind of way. I think love here as well. This could be a love connection that you had with this person. That's what I feel. You also have family on the bottom of the deck. So family may be important here. We also have ring and control and obsessions. Yeah, in order for you to stay in this energy to where you can move forward and keep going, you're going to have to release this thought or idea that you're in a place to where you can't offer this person any kind of reconciliation. You're confusing yourself. You're denying yourself of something that could actually be very beneficial to the two of you. The family card here is the Ten of Cups in Tarot. It's about emotional fulfillment or that happily ever after. So in order to gain this, you're going to have to go through this process. It's part of your fate. And without going through the process, it's not going to happen. And then where are you going to be? Like I said, in a place to where you are kind of carrying all this with you moving forward. You'll always be that clown. You know what I mean? And you don't want to have regrets. This person's on the verge of walking away. They're on the verge of closing this out, taking their losses and going. So I want to know real quick, what kind of energy will this person be in when you come to them? Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Number 64. That's number 10. That's a closing of a cycle. The bee spirit is also kind of about new beginnings. And I feel like in taking, you know, taking things in stride, what kind of energy will you be in? And these could be flip-flop, guys. 2 kind of came out for you. I'm just going to take the 2. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. And number 32, let spirit be your guide. Yes, because we also have number 62 at the bottom of the deck. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race, which I think is something that you kind of needed to hear, to take it slow. But this person is going to be in a place to where, like we've already talked about, they're in a place where they're trying to take their losses, you know, and kind of keep moving forward. But it's not easy for this person. They are in a place of moving on past, you know, feeling heartbreak or rejection or, yeah. You're in this place to where you're making some kind of transformation. This is about you stepping into your power and on your path. We had Fate here. This card number 11 talks a lot about being on the right path. And I feel like this is an opportunity for you to quit denying yourself and take responsibility and step up and make that transformation. Make it happen. You know, this is asking you to be the emperor. This is asking you to be in that leadership role. You make this reconciliation and this 10 of Cups happen for both of you, you know? And the Hawk spirit is saying the change is coming, because it's the number 32, which adds up to 5, which is about change, intention building, you know? Change will come, and it's saying that, you know, you're going to be in this place to where you're kind of letting spirit guide the way. You're kind of letting fate take a hold of this in a way, you know? Okay, so I'm going to get a few Moonology cards, and then we'll get some initials and close. Just so we can see what the, how soon or whatever. Okay, we'll just see what it says. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. So the both of you, because there's 2 people here, the both of you are, you know, those answers will come for the both of you when this takes place. The answers will, you won't have to wonder anymore. This person won't have to wonder anymore. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So we are fixing, I think we're fixing to go into a lunar eclipse. Is that right? So expect powerful change. Definitely a big change is going to come for you because of this. Take time to breathe out. Okay, so here's the thing. This take time to breathe out and this slow and steady wins the race. Give yourself time, and it also says surrender to the divine. Full moon at the bottom of the deck. This is a surrender energy, taking responsibility for yourself, accepting things and forgiving yourself and forgiving this person. I feel as if this is something you need to kind of take your time here in this conversation or in this connection, because I think that it's going to be a very, very significant change that's going to take place here for you and this person. Settling in, maybe some of the answers that you're going to be getting here are things that, you know, you've wanted to hear for a long time, and you're going to have to give yourself time to let everything sink in. If this is a conversation, give it time to let everything sink in. Don't be too quick with your communication there. Really think about it. Take time and breathe out before you respond, you know, whatever side this is on here for you. So we have 2 in the bowl. So 2 is the number of making decisions. It's also the number of bringing things into balance. And I feel like this is basically saying it's your opportunity to bring things into balance here. We also have the big letters here. We have K, T, and. We also have X, N, I, B, N, O, J, S, W or M, A, and L. We have lone here. We have what else do we have? Okay, I'm gonna just take it. I'm gonna let y'all just look at it and see, okay? I don't really see a whole lot. It's just like, I only take what I see is like really standing out to me, and I don't really see a whole lot just standing out to me here. Sometimes I go back and look though, and I'm like, I missed that? How did I miss that? That was like in the reading, you know? So these could be initials, or, you know, spell out something. If y'all see anything I don't see, will you please put it in the description box? And I'm gonna leave you here, guys. I hope this was shorter, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it resonates and makes sense. I know it was kind of back and forth, and the energies were very fluid. So this is something that I feel like both of you are contemplating, thinking about heavily at this time. So I'm gonna leave you here. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, hope to see you again soon. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hey, Pile 2. So, Pile 2, if you chose the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So, I already have the Nine of Swords and the Hierophant reverse. Okay. I have to say, Pile 1 was kind of different. I just went through it, what I was feeling, I grabbed. So I don't know how this reading is going to turn out. Great, now we have the Tower. But I do feel like I'm going to try to address it as in your person's energy first. We're going to tap into their energy and just see where they are. And then I'm just going to read it the way I'm seeing it. So I don't know how exactly that's going to come out. If it's going to come out just how they're feeling or how they're feeling towards you. We'll just have to wait and see. And then I'm going to pull some clarifiers for them using a different deck. And then I'll do the same for your energy. And then I'll go on with how the connection itself's looking and all that other stuff. Okay? So, first, well, there we go. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, these are very jumpy. This is the page of, no, the Knight of Torches, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's Pile 2's person's energy. I have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow. Pile 2's. We have the Five of Swords here in reverse. Okay, so Pile 1 and 2. Pile 1, first person. Pile 2, second person. Flip-flopped energies. These are relatable. I'm getting the other side of the person's story here. The bottom of the deck, you have the Devil. This person and the Emperor with the Knight of Pentacles. This person here is in a place to where they're trying to stay okay in the single energy, trying to stay okay in the idea that they have everything to themselves. If you go back and watch Pile 1, not the first part of the spread, but the second part of the spread is just, this is describing that person, okay? More in depth. So I'm assuming the other person's gonna get their say in this as well. Okay, so this person is just trying to stay happy being in a Nine of Pentacles energy. They're trying to be in this place to where they have everything that they need there. They've been too exhausted here thinking about this situation here with you, and they're in a place to where they just want to sit back and enjoy what they have. So they're taking control of all these negative thoughts that they've been feeling, or been bound to, all these obsessive thoughts that maybe they've even been having. Now my ear's ringing. So obsessive thoughts that they've been having about you and about the situation, they're definitely wanting to release themselves of that. They don't want to hold on to this anymore, okay? It's causing them to be in not a good place. Not a good place. This is what they don't want to hold on to anymore. So this person has been sitting and waiting for this Knight of Wands to come in, okay? This is someone that may not stay, but definitely comes in with a goal of something that they want to accomplish. And I think this person's been waiting for you to come in and either give some kind of truth pertaining to information you've been holding back and how you feel about them. Really. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This person here has been waiting for a new opportunity, either in love or in some kind of truth coming out, or both. The truth of how you feel, or the truth of a situation. or it's just a new opportunity with you. And that hasn't happened, okay? I think that the new opportunity was pertaining to a reconciliation. So this is, you know, this person's from your past, and it hasn't happened. What they've been waiting for has not took place. So this person's being their own emperor, which is something I referred to them as in pile 1. Trying to release themselves of the negativity here, the obsessive thinking. They don't want to have to hold on to that anymore, because the way that it's making them feel is not something that they enjoy. And, you know, sitting around and waiting for someone is not, to bring you some kind of clarity is not fun. I think this person is recognizing that they may have to do that for themselves, just release this idea or thought that they've been holding on to. They've been holding on to this idea that you're going to come back around and you're going to bring them a truth about how you feel, and a reconciliation is going to take place. And because that hasn't happened, they're in this 4 of Pentacles energy, which is freedom. You're ready to let go. I think this person feels heavily rejected. And I think this person has created a lot of clouded judgment because of that rejection. Not being able to have the truth. So they've created clouded judgment around the truth. That's why all the negativity is here. Can you clarify the 4 of Pentacles here, please, for me in reverse? What's the 4 of Pentacles in reverse? Conflict. They're releasing this conflict that they feel. They don't want to hold on to this anymore. It's like they're tired of, it's not conflict just with you, even though that's here. It's a conflict within themselves about holding on to this and how it's affecting them. About what boundaries they need to set, you know? Controlling the situation, or just holding on to this idea that they have. Why is the Prince of Torches here? Rush. Yeah. This is how they see you. They see you rushing in. They see you coming in fast. You know, this is the same energy. And look, they're both wearing the same, almost the same identical clothing. Isn't that crazy? The same color. Yeah. This person feels like you have felt this weight of this new opportunity. This person feels like at any moment you're going to just come rushing in with your Ace of Wands and your Ace of Cups and want reconciliation, and it hasn't happened. Why is the Ace of Swords here in reverse? Family matters. Wow. Whew. I think this person thinks that you're going to have some kind of realization of what they mean to you, or their importance or value, and you haven't done that. It's like this person's been waiting for you to come to them and say, I value you. Yeah, look at this. Look what just popped out. Ending and deception. These both came out in pile 1. Ending and deception. This is the Death card. This person this is the same thing that pile 1's person needed to do, or pile 1 needed to do. And this is the other side of it. And it came up for this person too, but in a different way, because they're saying, they're trying to end this illusion that they have. They're trying to find an ending here. They feel like it's time, that they've held on to this long enough. And they're trying to release themselves of any deception that they hear, right? Or that they think. And it's hard for them because they feel this rejection here, right? They're creating a lot of illusions out of this, and they feel themselves doing it. Look at this. You have stress and enlightenment. This is the Sun. Yeah, they're creating a lot of illusions in their self because they don't have, you know, this guy's talking to his therapist because he doesn't have anybody else there to talk to about the stress that they feel. And trying to settle with you have the yin yang here in the window, in the background. So that duality, trying to settle with the good and the bad of the situation at hand, and find their own resolution here, because it's stressing them out having to wait to be enlightened by you coming in and giving them, you know, the information that they need in order to move forward or go on. And they realize that it's hurting this person. Look at this, waiting. This person is just sitting waiting, and this could be you. Just so you're aware of that, this could be you. But yeah, this person is just, they maybe have tried to manifest this for a while and it's not playing out, and so they're just kind of starting to release it. Okay, so I'm gonna get some, let's see about your energy. If this is this person or you, just y'all get them how they resonate. Let's see about your energy. Look at that. 7 of Swords in reverse with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. You have been holding on to some information here that you're not expressing, that you've possibly been, or this person, take it how it resonates. There's been some information you're wanting to come clean with about feeling out of balance about things. That's interesting. Let me tell me more about that. What else can you tell me about this? I just saw the 8 of Pentacles. Tower. You've been trying to avoid a disaster here. You've been trying to avoid a disaster with this person. Yeah. So you've been holding back. You've been procrastinating. Guys, go watch pile 1. Go watch pile 1. If this is you, if this is your person, then the opposites. Okay? You've been procrastinating because you're afraid of a disaster. You're trying to avoid a change or avoid a chaotic situation. The 4 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You've thought about this a lot. You may feel very misunderstood here. Extremely misunderstood. And you may have isolated yourself for a long time because of that. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Again, this is a card of you kind of being in that place of feeling impulsive almost because you feel so misunderstood. Whatever illusions this person has come up with, you're feeling it. You're feeling that. Let me get one more. Look at that. The 5 of Wands. Yeah. They have the 5 of Swords in reverse and you have the 5 of Wands upright. So this is conflict. This is you sitting in opposition, okay? This is a chaotic situation, which is what you're trying to avoid here with the Tower in reverse. So you're trying to avoid a disaster, but you're causing a whole nother one. Wow. Did you see that? You're trying to avoid this disaster, and so you're causing a whole nother chaotic disaster when it comes to communication or information. Because of this misunderstanding that's here in the middle. Let me get some more. Why is the Tower in reverse? Why is the Tower in reverse? The King of Wands in reverse. You may have been trying to avoid a disaster involving someone else, or you may have been trying to avoid I don't know. The King of Wands in reverse is a very stubborn energy in a way, because he's only thinking about, because he's so impulsive, he does things in a way where he really doesn't think about it before he does it. So it's seeing what you want in a situation. And I think that you may be in the energy of really being overly determined, okay, in keeping a Tower moment from taking place. So very stubbornly impulsive when it comes to any kind of actions. So you may have been very closed off to this person or very mean to this person in some kind of way. in order to avoid a disaster, which is the misunderstanding. But instead, you're causing another chaotic situation here. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Did you see that? Temperance. Temperance. So this procrastinating kind of energy that you feel because maybe you've kind of lacked direction and kind of how to actually do something that I don't think that you're capable of, or feeling like you are capable of doing. Like it's like giving someone, okay, it's like math, right? You go and give the 3rd grader the 6th grader's work and expect that they just know how to do it. This is an energy of you don't know how to bring things back into balance. You don't know how to bring things, you don't know how to not cause chaos here and not cause chaos here. You don't know how to do this, but you want to bring things into balance. Why is the 4 of Swords in reverse? Look at that. Two came out. You have the 8 of Swords, which is, you know, you're creating this within yourself that you can't be this King of Pentacles in reverse. This is another stubborn energy. This is saying right here, okay? Look, let me explain it this way. You have the 4 of Swords being in reverse. So this is a card of misunderstanding that's taking place, okay? You feel misunderstood. You're in this position, you feel misunderstood by this person. But you also are being very stubborn in the fact that you are holding yourself back as what you're not seeing, which is the same thing that came out in pile 1 for that person. You're holding yourself back. This is the 8 of Swords. So it's someone that has all these swords around them and they're blindfolded and they're tied up, but they're really not. They could walk away from this at any moment and untie themselves. They're choosing to be in this mind space to where they're saying, I can't do this, I can't do this. That is the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a loss of power. And you don't feel like you have the power or the capability to fix the misunderstandings that have taken place here. But you do. It's just the thought, it's just what you're telling yourself. It's doubt. It's what you're telling yourself. I'm not capable of bringing things into balance here. I'm not capable of doing it being okay on both parts here. It's a negative thought process that you're going in. So why is the Knight of Swords in reverse? Okay. These are coming out so fast. Look at that. Wow. Guys, go watch pile 1, please. The person here in pile 1 had these same 2 cards, I feel like this. I'm pretty sure. You have to go back and look, but they had the same 2 cards here. So the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. But this is the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from an opportunity to be able to express your truth. The Knight of Swords is someone that comes in and is bold, that's brave, that's daring, that's determined to speak their truth. And this is saying that you have an opportunity here to speak your truth and you're choosing to walk away from that. You're walking away. You're in the process of walking away from that. Something that you could fix. You know, you have all these cups here. But instead of taking the opportunity and the new beginning and bringing things into balance, you're telling yourself you can't do this and you're walking away. So why is the 5 of Wands here? You see the way these cards are flying out is so funny. The Hermit. Oh my gosh, you're going back into hermit mode. Look at that. The Ace of Wands, there's another opportunity right there at your doorstep to fix things, to bring things back into balance about this devilish energy that this person has this thought or idea on, that they're still holding on to. You know, but you, look at this. The King of Cups with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the, good grief. What is going on with you? So you're manifesting, right? You're trying to manifest something new with this person. Reliving the past situation of some sorts, what you're kind of wanting, but you're not bringing in that offer that you have. This past situation here, You may have moved away from this person, rejected this person, which they feel, because you didn't think that the emotions weren't there like you wanted them to be. That's a weird thing to say. You didn't want to risk everything on this person in the past. You didn't want to risk this Ace of Cups, this opportunity of love. You didn't want it. You didn't want to risk it. You saw it as something that is negative, something that's bad, something that'll end badly, something that's going to end badly here if you accept any kind of new emotional beginning with this person, a relationship with this person. So you saw this as negative and you wanted to move to a calmer place, and you saw your idea to get out of it, and you did. You packed your bags, right, in the boat, and you sailed away. But now this is saying you have an opportunity here to fix it, to go back, turn around, and get your shit together and fix it and move forward. But that's not what you're doing. And you're not doing it because your mind here is playing games with you about how capable you are. So you're taking this five of wands, which this person's in, you know, this Five of Wands energy is that, again, you're just in this place to where there's a chaos going, the disagreement. You have this disagreement that you know this person has about you, and you're going into hermit mode. Why? This hermit mode here is about looking for answers within, reflecting on the past, and taking a pause, being quiet for a little bit about the disagreement. So again, this is saying you have an opportunity here, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, a new opportunity to fix things here, to bring things into balance, into a peaceful place, and you're choosing to walk away. Go back into hermit mode, which in turn, this person is, they're already in the process of releasing this idea that you're going to bring them some kind of clarity here, which is what this person wants. I think that you think that this person wants some kind of grounded commitment here with you, I have to say, because the Ace of Pentacles showing up. They don't. This person wants some kind of truth about, they want communication. That's what they want. They want the truth here. They want clarity. They want to know what the reality of this situation is between the two of you. And they know that you're the one, you got the Knight of Swords. You're the one bringing that truth. They can only get that from you. But I think this person also wants some kind of, I feel like with that truth comes along an emotional fulfillment in the way that they can understand things emotionally, so they can either move forward or whatever that means. Huh. What else do you want to tell me here about this? What else do you want to tell me about this? Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Acceptance, everything that happens for a reason. And balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Yeah. There needs to be a balance here. There needs to be an acceptance of how the past was, what happened, so that, things can be stable moving forward. However, the two of you decide to move forward with friendship even. This friendship is leading to more. At the bottom of the deck, you have true love as well. Okay, so, and strictly sexual is under that. I think this might have been this person feels rejected, okay? In some kind of way. There's a misunderstanding here, and I think it probably had to do with this. I feel like this person just wants to gain more clarity about things. Yeah, rivalry and defeated. Okay, I want to see what, let's get some of these real quick. These are like message cards. These are They're inspirational quotes is what they are, but I want to see what, good grief, I can't shuffle them very well. But I want to see what this person would kind of, what kind of energy is this person in, Spirit? What kind of energy is pile 2's person in? What kind of energy are they in? You can throw in a towel. You can throw in the towel, or you can just use it to wipe off the sweat. So there's still a little bit of hope there with this person. There's still a little bit of encouragement in a way. They're having conflict within themselves about releasing this completely. This thought or idea that they have. What else? Don't be afraid to be outnumbered. Eagles fly alone. Pelicans flock together. Wow. This person's really trying to stand in that Emperor energy. They're really trying to be strong, logical, under control. They're trying to, that's stability as well, you know. They're trying to remain under control in their feelings. You were born an original, don't die a copy. Yeah, this is this person's energy of, I think this person is kind of afraid. One of the illusions I think this person is afraid of is that you kind of maybe reacted to them in the same way that maybe you've reacted to everyone else. And I think this person in a way has kind of felt different. Yeah. They have kind of felt different, and now they feel like maybe that's not necessarily true. And that maybe that they were just like everyone else. But they're trying to acknowledge or trying to feel okay in the fact that maybe that they were different. And because they don't want to, it's a negative thought that seeps into their mind that they don't want to think about, because I think that they don't like that idea that they were just like everybody else with you. The way that you treated them or this connection. Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I built my life, rebuilt my life. Okay, so this is your energy, and I feel like you may feel like you're in a bad position, a bad place. That's apparent here because you're stuck in a negative mindset. But you may have felt like you've kind of, it's only up from here. You know, if you're on rock bottom, you can only go up from there. And that's kind of something I think that you need to think about. You may have had to rebuild your life in some kind of way. But you may have had to do it because you didn't have a choice. And that might be something that's kind of heavy on you. Or maybe that's why you're trying to avoid a disaster there. You don't want that tower to come down. You don't want to have to rebuild again. You don't want to have to go down that road. So you're trying to avoid it by shutting this person out. Okay, I'm not going to take all of these, but I will, well, no, I won't. I'm just going to wait for another one to come out. What else describes pile 2's connection? Or, okay, well, we'll take these. You can't go through the looking glass without cutting yourself. That's so true here. And this is, again, you can't go through this without facing the truth here, without bringing some kind of knowledge to the situation. You can, I'm not saying you can't. You're going to cut yourself getting to the good side. You know, it's going to hurt. Letting your wall down, letting your pride down is going to hurt if you're asking for forgiveness in some kind of way. But there's goodness on the other side of that glass, right? There's a whole nother new, brighter world on the other side of that glass. If you don't, then you're just going to always be stuck on rock bottom. Yeah, on that place where you feel where guilt, you know, woulda, shoulda, coulda kind of feeling. No one ever injured their eyesight by looking on the bright side. This is asking you to look on the bright side. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a simple step. Now, this is asking you to take a leap of faith. Worrying is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Again, this is these are so good for you. This is such a call for you to kind of pay attention, to get out of your own head. I want to read this for some reason. Life is like the ocean. Sometimes it's calm seas and everything is smooth sailing. Other times you have to swim against the waves. This is definitely, guys, a call for you to step up and take some kind of leadership role here. So I'm going to use some of the eyes in to see what the future of this connection is. Or however it comes out. I'm just kind of being not so picky about what exact questions, and more or less so letting spirit kind of speak to me. So deception, again. Things are not as they seem. Watch out for dishonesty. I feel like, you know, I told you this person is kind of, they're in this mode to where, and you have deception, you know, on their side. They're trying to not deceive themselves about moving forward and waiting for this offer from you that may never come. They're trying to stop that. Yeah, the family card. This is the card, and we have family here too. Family may be important to this connection in some way. But this here, the conflict is begun, healing has begun. The conflict is resolved, healing has begun. That's the 10 of Cups. That's that wish fulfillment. And it's like, this is what's lying between that. This deception, these illusions, the negative mindset that you have in yourself that you're not capable of doing this, and this person's developing about. I think how you feel about them, or the idea that they're having about you. What else? Okay. Challenges and isolation. This is your challenge here, this isolation, okay? This hermit mode that you're fixing to go into. And it's like, you see this challenge, right? The challenge is this, the 5 of Wands here. You see this challenge, this disagreement, this chaotic situation, or, you know, and you're going into hermit mode. Same thing I'm getting here. Challenge, isolation. These are the same cards in these decks. These are the same cards. Actually, I think challenges is the 7 of Wands, which is about protecting yourself. So you're trying to protect yourself here from a chaotic situation. So you're just going back into hermit mode, back into isolation, not facing the reality or the truth because you don't feel like you can. I'm going to get you some advice. I didn't do this for pile 1, but for you guys, I feel that you need it. Not those, they said. Where are my cards? So I'm going to get some wild offering for you guys for advice, and then we'll get some charms. That's how we'll play it, okay? Y'all's is a little bit different than pile 1's, but that's okay. Can I have some advice for pile 2, please? Okay, lunch. I'm trying to help. Courage. Yes. Perfectionism. Yes, I got it. So courage is about you, obviously, you having the courage to be able to face this Ace of Pentacles, take this opportunity to face the truth in a situation. And then perfectionism. Don't hold yourself back. Don't try to make this, you know, try to make everything, you're trying to control too much. You're trying to control way too much. And now, outside of this reading, I want to say, just quick, that has a lot to do with past trauma that you haven't healed from, that you've been in chaotic situations in the past. So if you've experienced a lot of chaos in your past, or a lot of tower moments that take place that cause a significant change in your life, something that's very unexpected happens, something that's very sudden happens, then if you don't heal from those, that trauma stays with you in the way of you having to control things around you because you're trying to control that from ever happening again. And that's very, very heavy in your reading here. So it's something that you really need to go back and look and think about. So instead of facing the truth or facing a situation, you avoid that because you're controlling any kind of outcome. But you're doing it in you're doing it in this area, and you're causing it in this area because you're not allowing the tower to come down. Sometimes you have to allow that tower to come down so that you can rebuild it new. And you're not allowing that to happen, so you're stuck in going back into hermit mode again, and instead of facing the reality. And that's something that I think that you need to be aware of, because it can cause a lot of self-sabotage, like you're doing here. That's what you're doing here. Okay, so courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it. Don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your power? Definitely. It's asking, guys, this is a call. This is calling you. Perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, Divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Stop trying to take so much control, because there's a lesson here that needs to be learned that you're possibly not seeing, that you're getting halfway through the lesson. You can't solve the problem without knowing the whole entire way of solving it, the whole lesson that's there. You can't. And so this is like calling you. You're never gonna learn that you're developing these self-sabotaging situations that just keep continuing like this here. This will continue to, you'll always carry this guilt, or this whatever it is that you feel, these emotions and stuff that you feel will turn into other things, resentments, and you'll start to get to a point to where you really dislike yourself because you can't seem to make anything right. Why do I always screw things up? Well, because you're trying to be in control of everything instead of, and not having that courage to face a reality or do what needs to be done. Take responsibility. You see it as in a way of you are being protective. You're protecting the situation, but it's not backfiring on you. It's not working the way that you want it to. So we have with love. Let's see what this says. Okay. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicities with all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just show up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt that you were giving up. But it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. Yeah, you need to surrender to whatever's happening here. You need to surrender to, if you have, talks about opportunities here, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity here for you to speak your truth. And you need to allow this, surrender this, and allow this to happen here. We want you to know that miracles are being conducted for you and that you'll never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and wants it to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. So you need to keep in mind too, when you kind of hold yourself back of trying to control things and letting things unfold. This person here could also be going through some kind of lesson that it's possible they may not learn in the way that you might be making this lesson a lot harder for this person than it has to be. Yeah. People don't think about that when we try to take control of everything. You know, there's only one person that's in control of everything, and I feel like when you try to control everything, try to control the way everything plays out and works, you're only going to cause chaos. So when you're just trying to prevent chaos, you're actually causing it. Okay, so let's get some initials here. So we have J, I, N, H, Y, the heart, V, K, M, Y, my, A, my way. My way. Look at that. There's 2 hearts here as well. My way. You want everything to be your way, and this could happen in May. This might need to happen in May. Things don't always go the way that we want them to, because we want them to go, I want it to go this way. Well, that doesn't mean it's going to happen that way, you know? Just because you're wanting it to doesn't mean that that's the way it's going to unfold. There's a point of surrender. There's so much freedom in surrender. There really is. It's hard for us as human beings to allow that to take place, but if we just have this reality that we set things for the best, you know, we set our intentions for the highest good, and whatever unfolds is going to unfold the way that it's meant to, and just kind of, okay, well, you know, I did everything I could for the performance. Now it's just kind of have to leave it up to fate, because I did everything. I know that it's possible. I can't control what happens now, you know, and allow things to unfold. It's how we allow abundance to come to us instead of trying to control. We could be shutting doors or avoiding doors that could be opportunities. It just depends on what you're allowing yourself, or feeling like you're allowing yourself what you're capable of. And this is something that's holding you back. Feeling like you're not capable is definitely something that's holding you back. Okay, guys. So I'm going to leave you there. Like I said, these energies have been very fluid. So you are your person. Y'all could be, like I said in pile 1, thinking about this a lot between the 2 of you, and that might be why it's coming out like it is. So take the part that resonates for you, and leave the rest. And that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated and made sense to you. And I hope you got something out of it. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye. Hey, pile 3. So if you chose the Doodle Tarot, this was one of my first tarot decks. I know I say that a lot, but I had a lot to begin. To be honest with you. I think I had like a close 3 to 5 decks that I used a lot when I first started. And this was one of them. Because they're easier to read. They were easier to help me to remember the cards themselves. They actually have a lot of phrases on them of the meaning of the cards. So this is a really good deck for you to start with. I think I got it off Etsy, so if you're interested. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a look at tarot, and I'm going to try to pick up on your person's energy, see where your person is currently when it comes to you and this connection that you're experiencing here. And then I'm going to pull some cards for your energy, and then we're going to look at a lot of other connecting stuff, okay? So first, this person's energy. What's this person's energy for pile 3 spirit? Pile 3's person's energy. Pile 3's person's energy towards them, this connection. We have the King of Swords in reverse, the 2 of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Justice, which I saw when I was shuffling there, and then the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck is the World in reverse with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords and the Empress in reverse. Okay. So this person is in a position to where they're not giving to you. Yeah, there's 2 9s here. This could mean this person is just in a very more of a selfish kind of energy. Not saying this person's selfish. I'm saying they're more in a self-focused energy, and they're in this position where they're being confident with where they are and who they are momentarily. I feel like there is some anxiety behind that, though. I do feel like that this person may worry and think a lot about being on their own in some sense that they don't kind of want to acknowledge. I think this person is in this place to where they want to be on their own, but they still worry about it sometimes. And I think that they're trying to be confident, but they feel as if possibly that with the world being their overall bottom of the deck energy, there's some unfulfillment that they feel. They feel like they're missing some things in their life. And you have the King of Swords being in reverse, which is not a nice energy to come across. It's a very manipulative kind of energy, or energy of feeling like you lack the structure that you're yearning. You know, you're yearning for kind of a structured or balanced place, and you're not feeling like you're there. With the 2 of Swords being in reverse, it's like they feel indecisive or confused. This person is definitely in a place to where they're wanting to be in this and confident and in this Queen of Wands energy, right? Very strong, independent, energy. And they're feeling the single energy, but there's a lack here. This manipulation is kind of, they're trying to manipulate their circumstances into what they want. So this person has a calling that's inside of them that's like screaming at them that they're not fulfilled in some kind of way, but they're trying to not acknowledge it. I think this person may be in a place of, they may feel like they may worry about their finances or worry about their abundance around them, and worry about if they're going to get new opportunities when it comes to making more, possibly, or having new opportunities just as far as their abundance goes. That may be something that they just kind of worry about. This doesn't have to just be focused on money itself. This is just what they have, you know, their material possessions in a way, their home life in a way. Just what they can manifest for themselves. New opportunities come in their way. It's someone that is unsure about that. Possibly even with you. If this is, you know, focused towards you here, I feel like this person's kind of trying to be in a place to where they feel like justice is going to end up prevailing, and they feel like they're due that. I feel like they feel as if they've tried to stay fair in the situation here, but they've made like careful decisions. They've been honest. And I feel like they kind of feel like that this connection isn't over completely in some kind of way. But they're trying to be in a place to where they're trying to be comfortable where they are. But still there's a little bit of fear of not having anything more in the future. But the only card here that's upright, guys, is the Justice. So they feel right, okay? They feel as if they've done everything right. They've been fair. They've taken responsibilities here when it comes to you in this connection. Okay, so let's see what clarifiers we can get with these. I'm going to use the Visions of Life Tarot here. Okay. So can you clarify for me the King of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit? King of Swords in reverse. Sensuality. So, you know, that King of Swords is like, they are trying to make themselves believe that they're trying to put a positive fix on something they don't feel positive about. They're trying to fancy it up, okay? If they're single now and they don't want to be, they're trying to fancy it up. They're trying to be like, yay, I'm single. I'm so excited that I'm single, but really they're not. Really, it's causing them a lot of anxiety because they don't really want to be there. What about this Two of Swords in reverse, Spirit? What is this Two of Swords in reverse? It's confusing to them. They're trying to face the truth without facing the truth. Does that make, it's kind of a weird thing to say, but defeat, yeah. The Two of Swords here with defeat. This person feels like they've been defeated in love. They feel like they tried to be this perfect person here with justice. They tried to be fair, tried to do everything right, and they still got this rock thrown at them. You know, they still have this. This person may be even trying to indulge into things that, like devilish type things. They could be going out more often, drinking more often, even interacting with someone else more often, even if they don't want to, because they're trying to get out of this. Like I said, they're trying to enjoy being single when they really aren't. Yeah, this healing card with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I think this person felt like they were going to have an opportunity and it didn't happen. And they lost an opportunity to heal a situation here with you. And look at her. You know, he's doing all these tricks. The medicine doctor here with he has the mask on. He's doing all these tricks, all these things, and nothing's working. She's just looking at him like he's nuts. This lady's guarded. She's protecting herself here. She has this blanket up over her. So you may feel very kind of, there's something, this just doesn't feel right. This is this person's energy, okay? We'll get to yours in just a second because there's something here that you're feeling. I feel like you feel guarded from this person in some kind of way for some reason. They maybe have offered apology or something here and you kind of, you know, threw stones at them. So what is justice here? Charm. This person put the charm on, for sure. Inside, internally, this is what they're saying to themselves, if they're not saying out loud. They're saying, I don't know why this didn't work. I don't know why Pile 3 didn't take my opportunity. I don't know why they passed this up to heal this connection. I put all the charm that I could possibly put into this connection. I did everything right. I did everything that would make them want me back, you know, or want me, and it didn't happen. And so now what? Well, the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is a place of feeling burned out, feeling tired, feeling exhausted, you know, unfocused now in the situation because it's too tiring. The communication is just too tiring. You can't even make sense of it, you know? So I just saw partnership in reverse, but it didn't come out. Wisdom, yeah. Wisdom. This person has been analyzing, when the Nine of Swords is here under the deck, this person has been analyzing. We have Destiny on the bottom of the deck as well. To have World in the Destiny here, Destiny is the Wheel of Fortune and Tarot. So this person is trying to look towards more positive, you know, the more positive way of this. This person is tired of analyzing this whole entire situation here with you. They've been back and forth. They've been going over and over and over it, and they don't want to do it anymore. They don't want to go over it anymore. They have all the wisdom that they could possibly gain, and they're good. You know, they're good. They've thought about it in every which way, shape, and form. This person could even, I don't know why this is coming up, guys, but it is. So I have to say what I see, what I feel. This person could actually be trying to reach out to people on Snapchat. For some reason, that's coming up, okay? This person could be somebody that's trying to, like I said, indulge in the more devilish nature to things. This person could be reaching out to someone or communicating with someone else on Snapchat or something like that, trying to set up something for themselves so that it can help them to move forward, to keep moving forward. This, I have to say, only take this as it resonates, okay? This is not coming to a surprise to you. This is someone that's in your life you've disconnected with, and we'll see why. We'll see what your energy is towards this person. What is pile 3's energy towards this person? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That makes total sense now. What's pile 3's energy towards this person? 8 of Cups. Yes, you walked away from this person. You decided to take everything that you had and walk away from this person, even though you were, yeah, definitely, guys, this is a commitment that possibly you walked away from. They have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is about a broken, the 10 of Pentacles is like the family card. So this could be like a loss that you feel when it comes to this commitment that you had, and this could have been a family. This could have been, you know, a long-term commitment that you walked away from here. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you finally, it's like you were focused on yourself doing this. You're focused on yourself here. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of being self-absorbed in a way, but it's not like, but that's a bad thing though. I'm feeling here. I feel like you were emotionally invested into this connection for a long time. You had a lot of your investment into this connection. Your whole Pentacles was there, and you walked away from it. Tell me more about how pile 3's feeling about this person. Strength. You're in your power. You're being strong here. You're being strong. You're staying in your power here, staying focused on what you want moving forward. You may be also having to have a lot of patience with this person. 2 of Cups. So with the 2 of Cups coming out like that, I feel like you still see like a partnership here in some way, shape, or form. You may have to work with this person in some way, and that's why you're trying to be strong here. Let's keep going here. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? The 9 of Cups. This was a wish fulfillment for you, I think, to be independent, to be on your own, which forced this person to be on their own, which is not a place they wanted to be in the first place. This is a very independent energy. So it's you focusing on yourself and your own wants and needs and wishes and desires there. Why is the 8 of Cups here? All 3. Why is the 8 of Cups? Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. It just fell out and then fell on the floor. And, oh, look at that. There's the family card. Broken home. So you walked away from an offer from this person, an emotional new relationship from this person, and a family type situation. You've walked away from that, and you're focused on your own goals here at this point. This person was offering you an emotional fulfillment they felt. You didn't see it as that though, but they are definitely offering you a new relationship. Why is the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse? Queen of Cups. This is emotional for you to do this. This was emotional for you to walk away from this. I feel like you still have this supportive energy, or this warm, like caring energy towards this 10 of Pentacles. Whatever it was that you left behind, you've lost, or the instability that was there. You may feel as if you were in a place to where you're sitting currently in a place to where you're trying to nurture what was, or what's left of what was. Why is the Strength here? Without giving too much of yourself. The Moon. You're standing strong in a thought that the illusions or the deception, or there's hidden things here that you can't see. You feel it's very strong. These hidden things that you can't see are very strong. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like you feel like this person is keeping things from you. But I think that you can read into that. I think that you can see that. We have Pisces energy, we have Leo's energy, we have Cancer, we have Taurus. We have Aries, Aquarius, Libra. Let's see why the Two of Cups is here. Page of Pentacles. So this is what you were hoping for, okay? This is what you feel. This is a brand new start. This is a solid new start, but this is starting like at the beginning of something, starting something new, something different, something that's, this partnership isn't the same as it was, okay? You know you have to work with this person, with this partnership, the Two of Cups here. You know you have to work with this person, and you want there to be a fresh new start when it comes to that. It's like erasing what was and having a fresh new beginning there and seeing it as a partnership. Can I have one more for this? Two of Cups, please. Okay. Let's see what this is about. We have the King of Wands that popped out, which is Aries energy again. And then we also have Death and the Seven of Pentacles here. Okay. So here's the way you're seeing it. You're saying, you know, I've invested into this so much, and I want to be open about this. I want to stay positive about this. My goal here in this situation is to, and you have the Fool in reverse, I mean the Fool under the deck with the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. Things aren't in balance with this person, okay? And you want them to come back into balance. Even if you have to apologize here about something, you're just wanting things to come back into balance. If you have to take the leap, you'll take it. You want this. This is your goal. This is what you desire. You want things to remain open and positive here. You don't want the investment that you've made with this person to change, which I think is a friendship, honestly, a partnership. Because I think that you have to work with this person in some way, and this could mean that there are kids involved. You know, you see this person as, you still see this person as like a soulmate, but why did you leave this person? That's a good question. Let's find that out. Why'd you walk away from this person? Spirit. You are emotionally fulfilled. You weren't being emotionally fulfilled here in this connection. That's why you walked away. The Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups in reverse. You are missing an emotional alignment in this connection, and it's something that you desired. Why did Pile 3 walk away from this? Tell me more about this. Why did they walk away? Okay. The Seven of Wands in reverse. So you gave up. This is a card of giving up. The Seven of Wands is in reverse, is a card of being too overwhelmed with the challenge, being faced with the challenge and it being way too overwhelming and just wanting to throw the towel in. That's what happened here. The Lovers in reverse. There wasn't a balance here anymore. This was a one-sided, it became a one-sided connection. And you felt that strain because you weren't being emotionally fulfilled. And so you gave up. You threw in the towel. Tell me more about the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, Seven of Swords. I think that you held on to this for a long time. I think that you held on to this, acknowledgement that you weren't being emotionally fulfilled here, or that you were feeling like this thing was one-sided for a while. And you tried to carry on like you were okay, keep a smile on your face, but you weren't okay. Four of Swords. So you rested about this, you thought about this, you tried to bring things into balance, and it wasn't happening the way that you wanted, right? It wasn't taking place. You never felt that emotional fulfillment that you needed or wanted. So you started thinking about what options that you had. What options do I have here? You didn't want to hold yourself back anymore. You felt like this connection was holding you back. And you were having a very hard struggle with this, making this choice here, standing here, kind of having the confidence to leave this, to choose a new direction. I think that took a lot of courage in this Emperor's energy. With the World in reverse, you know, unfulfilled. Okay. So I think that's just how you feel about this connection, how you feel about this. But this person's in this energy because maybe you're wanting this here, to things to be into balance, and this person's wanting something else. This person wants you back. They want an opportunity to heal things with you. You don't. Tell me more about, okay, it says wait. Timing is not right. Mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson and play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy. So this is telling you to kind of blow off some steam, okay? Blow off some steam. I feel like you've learned a big lesson here. And if you're trying to have what you want here, which this partnership with this person, it's not time for that to happen yet. I think this person's not in a place they can just give you that. If you're just wanting friendship, they're not in a place to give you that. There's still lessons, I think, that needs to be learned, because this person's all in distorted energy here. These are all reversed besides Justice. So this, again, this person feels like they are in the right. They have been fair, they're in the right. There's an aggressiveness there. Tell me more. Children, I told you. Children are important to this partnership, and this is what you want. You want this partnership pertaining, I think, you know, to what you already have invested with this person with, which could be kids. Anything else? Intuition. You already know the answers you seek. You already know this. You already know this person needs more time. Obsession. Yeah. This person has the Nine of Swords there. Balance and patience. Balance will happen, but you're going to have to be patient with this person. This is an intense connection that you shared with this person. And in order for things to play out in the way that they should, you're going to have patience with them. And, you know, who knows if this connection was to come back together in a partnership like you want here, then, you know, could lead to more in the future. But right now, this person's not capable of just bringing you that. They want more. They want to have more with you. Let's just see. I just want to see something. They're not in a place, they're too emotionally invested in you to just let you go. Can you tell me more about this Page of Pentacles here? Page of Pentacles, please. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. And you're wanting this person to accept, look, soulmate here. Second chance. Interference. Will they take a leap of faith? Fate. Okay. This person, you're wanting this person to accept the situation. You're wanting this person to accept you as you are and just, you know, love you in what way that you're asking them to, which is, I think, you know, just a partnership here. It's just not happening in the way that you want it to. Give me a one for death in reverse, please. Whoa. Page of Wands. I do feel as if, you know, this isn't being inspired to take a new direction. You don't want this. You don't want to end this. You just want to take it in a different direction. Yeah, and the different direction is the Two of Cups and not the Ten of Cups. Tell me more about the Page of Wands in there. Page of Wands, please. Okay. Look at there. King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. This is an intense connection here. But for whatever reason, you weren't being emotionally fulfilled, and you felt like that was a challenge, that you were just tired. You were exhausted. It was draining you. You know, you felt like the whole thing was just one-sided, and it's a huge strain on you. And you carried that guilt, that deception of pretending to be fulfilled here for a while. And I think that you just wanted to let it go. You know, you wanted to release it. And you did. And I think this person's having a hard time accepting it, and you wish that they would, because you want to be able to have this King of Pentacles, which is what you desire, this groundedness. You want this person to be in control of themselves, or be patient with you, or be patient with the situation. This is stability. This person is someone, this King of Pentacles is someone that's there for a long time. They're stable. They're stable. And you want this person to be stable with you moving forward. And this could be because of kids that you share. Okay? So I'm going to get a couple of things. I want to get one of these. These are these are inspirational quotes. And just so y'all know, these energies could be reversed. Okay? Because it was like that in pile 1 and 2. So can you give me an inspirational quote here for pile 3, please? Inspirational quote here for pile 3. If you don't start thinking outside the box, it may eventually become your coffin. Wow. Wow. What? If you don't start thinking outside the box, you are asking this person to kind of think outside the box. You're asking this person to kind of replace whatever y'all had with a new, different way, so that it doesn't end like this, the death. You know, you don't want this to happen. You don't want it to be in that kind of a way. Wow, that's crazy. Save nothing for the swim back. Don't take anything that happened in this connection with you. Things that are happened in desperation, which I feel like this person maybe have been desperate for a new opportunity with you. And you leaving too. I mean, things that happen in desperation cause frustration, cause a struggle, cause a chaos, you know, with your emotions. Anger comes up, all kinds of things happen. This is saying don't take any of that with you when you swim back. Okay? When you go back to a place to where you can accept and have this partnership that you need in order to maintain this stability in your lives, don't take any of that crap with you. Leave that. See, did you hear my dog? She just moaned. She said, no, don't take it. You don't need any of that where you're going. Okay. I just got reminded of the Bug's Life when she says, her husband says to the doodle bug, because they push crap, you know. She said, don't you think they have more crap where we're going? And she said, and something about how her mother gave her that. She said, oh, this was a gift from my mother. Anyway, don't take that crap with you, okay? Leave that in the past. Start something fresh, something different, because you never know where it will lead. You and this person could come back together later on. This isn't a deep soul connection here. You can't recycle wasted time. Yeah. Don't waste time on negativity. A storm makes trees take deeper roots. Wow. A storm makes trees take deeper roots. If you can withstand this storm, you and this person will grow deeper together. Your roots will be more stable, which is what you're wanting, I feel. Let your hopes, not your hurts, shape your future. Again, these are so interesting. This is a call for you to accept things, this person to accept things, and don't let those hurts follow you. You know, shape the future to what you want, which I feel like is your desire here. If you're on the bottom, that's your desire anyways. Okay, so I want to see this person. If you're just wanting to be friends with this person or wanting just to have a good partnership so you can be co-parent, you know, in a good way, or whatever that is, just be stable. This person's not happy with just being friends. Just so you know, I just saw those two cards, friends and happiness, both in reverse. Romance. What else? Spiritual. What else? Transformation. Okay, I'm gonna get one more. I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying here. What else? Whoa. Soulmate and family. Look at that. Here's what's happening here, okay? I think that the emotional, you also have ring on the bottom of the deck. This could be a marriage, guys. This could be marriage. With this romance here, I think that this is insinuating that this is something that you lacked, okay? And the spiritual part of this connection may be something that you also lacked. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse again. You lack that from this King of Swords energy. This is Aquarius energy, distorted Aquarius energy here. So this is someone that is stubborn, very, very stubborn and very impatient and obsessed with the material things, you know, if you will. Also someone that feels like they've lost their power in some kind of way. So whichever one of those resonate for your person, maybe all of them. But because of them being in this energy, this is what you've lost in this connection. The romance and the spiritual nature of this connection. The spiritual connection, the soulmate connection type, the deep soul connection that you felt was lost because of that. The transformation that's going to take place here is the soulmate and family. You still want to carry this person as a soulmate, you know, here too. You still, I told you this connection's strong. You still want to carry this connection as a soulmate because of family here. A conflict is resolved, the healing has begun. Tell me more about this family and soulmate. The Three of Cups, look at that, friendship, and the star for the future. Yeah, I do feel like, look at that, you got the Tower on the bottom of the deck now. There's some kind of tower that happened with communication here that this person may be still stuck on, and they're still trying to decide really how they're going to work on this, but right now they don't want to. They feel like they've given enough in this connection. They're just not getting what they want from you. That's all. That's all it is. They're not getting their way. They're not getting what they want. Ex-partner, look at that. Crazy, huh? They're not getting what they want, and that's a challenge for them. The opportunity not taking place. And so they need to take a step back because you're wanting friendship here. And I do feel like that you want this thing to transform into a friendship in the future. That's your wish. That's your goal. Okay? I think this person is going to remain in this energy for a little bit. I think they're still in a place where they're not ready to kind of face the reality of the situation. And so I feel like they're going to remain in that place just for a little bit longer. They'll be there a little bit longer, okay? I think that they need to have some realizations. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a quick look. And then we'll move on to a advice card, okay? What's going to happen with this person? What's going to happen with this person moving forward for call 3? So we have, yeah, look at that. Evaluation. Feed out what no longer serves you. Reevaluate. They're going to reevaluate this in the future. They'll reevaluate where they are. Right now, they're in an energy of just trying to be, they're trying to say, okay, if I have to be single, I'm going to do it right. And they're going in that direction. So what else can you tell me about this? Where's this call 3's person? What's going to happen with them? Release. Yeah, they're going to release this. They're going to start to release release grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activity. They're going to find something else to do. Maybe it could be someone else to kind of focus on. Okay. Apology is wanting to show itself, apparently. Forgiveness through mutual understandings. Yeah, there'll be forgiveness here, guys. It's going to happen. What you're wanting here, I feel like it ultimately is the way that the both of you are going to decide to go. Because one person is giving and the other person's rejecting it here in this connection. This person's going to have this reevaluation. They're going to release all this, negativity, and they're going to come and they could apologize or they could accept your apology, because I feel like you already have. But some forgiveness will take place here. What else can you tell me about this person moving forward for call 3? Well, this card, it doesn't want to come out, but it's standing up straight. Oh, obsession again. Focusing too much on one situation, I need to take a step back. So it's just an acknowledgement again that this person just needs to take a step back in order to reevaluate and to release later. They just need to step away. If they've cut off communication, they just needed to step away. Success, yeah. There'll be success here. Evaluation, release, apology, success. The bottom of the deck says celebration. Good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. And expansion is under that. I do feel like this connection is capable of still being a close bond, a close friendship in some kind of way. And who knows where that will lead in the future. But right now, it's saying that that's where it's going to head eventually. That's the capability or possibility of it. So I'm going to get you all a postcard from Spirit, and then we're going to get some initials and close. I think that y'all are my longest ones so far. What else? What can you show me for pile 3 advice, please, Spirit? What do you have for pile 3? Well, that popped out. I like it when they come out like that. Like when the cards are talking to me. So the back of it says, be fearless. Dearest you are taking yourself and your problems too seriously. Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all of that and start having fun. And that was here, play hard. Both of you needing to take a step back. When you start fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need to let go. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time that you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh, or call on a friend, that will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting. And you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? Took me a minute to get through that. So yeah, again, this is a thing that you need to kind of step back. You kind of need to step away from where you are and kind of focus on other things. And You know, it's when we do that that we're capable of reevaluating things. It's when we do that that we're capable of seeing clearly things that we didn't see before. It's just like when you're working on trying to get something to work, and you work on it and work on it and work on it. And I think both of you are trying to see, both of you are in a position to where you're trying make the other one see your point of view. And it's not working because you want different things. You need to take a step back away from each other and do something else for a while. Put your mind into something else for a while so that this can come back together in a new way. When you are outside of this, you will be able to reflect on it and see things clearly you didn't see before. Because why? Because you're in the middle of frustration. When you're frustrated, you don't do things in the same way that when you're at peace with yourself in the situation. You know, have you ever been frustrated about something not working for you, and you go to keep doing it or whatever it is, and it's just like, it just domino affects it? It's like something bad happens one after the other, and you're like, oh, this is a horrible day. You know how that happens? Because you're trying to do everything with the energy of frustration, and it's not going to work out for you. Sometimes you just need to take a step back, come to it the next day, or if you can, or whatever it is, just take a breather and then go back to it, and you'll be like, oh, well, that wasn't near as hard as I thought it was. You know? Okay. So let's see what we have here. So the big letters are R, H, Q, the and. We have a heart. We have the number 7. We have L, N, I, J, A, V, U. So I don't know what all you can spell with this. There's not very many here. Yeah, there's like nothing here to really, you can't spell very much. So, but the number 7 itself, the number 7 is about reflection. It's about thinking about where you are and how you got there. And I think that that's something that maybe both of you kind of just need to just sit on and think about. The 7th house, okay, so that's Capricorn. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's Libra energy. That's Libra energy. So you could both have Libra in your chart, but Libra is also the justice that we saw here as well. So that is about close relationships. It's also about marriage, things that are, you know, friends, and dealing with other people and legal matters as well. Things coming into justice, you know. And I feel like the both of you are wanting ultimately the same thing, which is wanting alignment, wanting things to work out, and wanting to find peace. And I definitely feel like in order for things to move forward, you have to be in that energy of accepting things the way that they are, and, you know, move forward in the best that you can with what you have. Not holding all this, you know, grudges, wounds, pent-up feelings, not holding on to all that, but releasing it, forgiving each other so that you can move on to success. So here are all the letters, in case you're seeing something I don't. These could be initials. These could be, spell something that, you know, reminds you of this person, or it's just some kind of indicator if that's what you're needing. Not always. You know, it's just because you're, there's not something here for you doesn't mean this reading wasn't for you. It's just to add it on extra, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this resonated, made sense for you in your situation, and gave you some kind of guidance here. This was kind of different, so but I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much, guys, for your kindness and your support and all that good stuff. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hey, pile 4. So pile 4, the pile that I wasn't gonna do. If you chose the Intuitive Heart Tarot, then this is going to be your reading. So all these have been kind of different. I'm just kind of going off of what I feel. I have all these oracles around me. I've just been grabbing whatever it feels right. It's just the way I want to do this reading, so that's what we're doing. So what we're going to do first, though, is we're going to go ahead and use the tarot that you've chosen to pull this person that's on your mind, the person you're thinking about. What's their energy right now, okay? So I noticed in a few piles that I've kind of been pulling your energy as well. So keep that in mind. If this sounds more like you, then this is you. We're also going to pull the other person's energy as well. So energy's fluid. Just kind of have to take what resonates with yourself. Okay. So we're going to start here with tarot. Tap into this person's energy, spirit, for pile 4. What is this person's energy for pile 4? So we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Someone that's wanting to release their self, okay? Release themselves of any kind of negative thoughts. Someone that's wanting to bring truth to a situation. Seeing the opportunity for that. Wow, okay. Wish I had a ton come out. The 7 of Pentacles here in reverse. The 9 of Pentacles. The 2 of Cups in reverse. The 9 of Wands. And the 8 of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, I said the 9 of Wands. This is the 7 of Wands in reverse. I've been noticing in my readings a lot. I've been just calling them out, and I sometimes accidentally call a card. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave this here because I feel like that's the way they're needed. I'm going to get some clarifiers for the 8 of Swords in reverse. Please, Spirit. 8 of Swords in reverse. I have the 6 of Swords in reverse. What about the Ace of Wands? The 4 of Wands in the reverse. The 7 of Pentacles. Let's see what else comes out. 7 of Pentacles in good grief. A Hierophant in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck energy for this person. You have the 10 of Swords in reverse with the, wow, the 3 of Swords in reverse and the Sun. There's some clarity here that this person has. Pertaining to a loss that they have felt here, that they're wanting to come out of, wanting to get away from that energy. They don't want to be in that place anymore. They're trying to see the, they're really trying to see things for what they are moving forward. I feel like they want to have success. They want to walk away from this grief that they have felt, this disconnection that they have felt, and this 10 of Swords energy that they have felt, this the sadness. There's an ending here. This is a separation. This is an energy, when the 10 of Swords is in reverse, it's like someone that's wanting to make improvements before things completely end. So I think this person's in that energy of where they're recognizing that there's a disconnection here. You have the 4 of Wands in reverse, the 2 of Cups in reverse, the 10 of Swords in reverse. They're recognizing a disconnect, okay? They see themselves in this Ace of Pentacles, this single energy, okay? They feel as if they are okay being in this Ace of Pentacles and being disconnected. But they want there to be improvements here. They want something new to happen here. Because they don't want to be in the sadness any longer. They want success. Strange energy of what I'm feeling here. With this 8 of Swords being in reverse and the 6 of Swords also being in reverse, these are all indicators that this person's wanting to come out of, wanting to get to a calmer place, okay? Wanting to come out of something that they feel like's holding them back in some kind of way, some kind of distress over an ending in some kind of way, or a possible ending. They don't want to hold themselves back anymore. They want to be able to, they're focused on, there's a thought that things aren't getting any better here, okay? So they're trying to avoid a disaster, but there's still an idea that things aren't getting any better. And they're wanting to release themselves of this idea that things aren't getting any better. It's like they're resisting change. Yeah. They're trying to face their fear that things are not progressing in the way that they want them to. The Ace of Swords is about gaining new clarity, and I feel like this person's gained some kind of new clarity about this Four of Wands in reverse, this instability that they feel. This person has gained a new insight about how they feel about this instability, about this disharmony. And it's like they're in a place to where they don't see how it's going to work out long term, or they feel as if maybe they're looking at things differently, or maybe they should start to look at things differently. Maybe they should start to, it's like someone that's going down a path, okay? They're taking a certain road, and they realize that when they get down that road, it's not leading to anywhere. It's not the place that they need to be, and so they have to change their direction. And that's what this person's doing. They don't see that investing in the same situation, the same mindset, if you will, or in the same mindset, they don't see investing in that leading anywhere. So they're trying to change their way of thinking. This is the new clarity kind of that they came into, right? You know, this is that new idea. They're saying, okay, I'm trying to face reality here. What's the reality here? Well, there's this disconnect, okay? That's a reality. Things aren't getting better here. You know, I can't keep myself in this place if things not getting better. The reality is that we're disconnected. And I need to kind of accept that, and I need to go in a new direction. I need to change the way I'm seeing things now. I need a new approach. And it's challenging for this person. But they're facing it, you know? They're frustrated, but they're facing it. I feel like they put a lot of work into something they're not getting them a whole lot out of. This could, there's a piece of this, guys, I have to say, that's kind of venturing off into more of a spiritual nature. So this could be someone that is in a spiritual connection that feels as if they've tried to work hard at getting themselves disconnected from it without ending it fully, and it's just not going in the direction that they want. They feel as if they put a lot of work into this healing, and it's not paying off for them. They keep kind of going back to this disconnect. Does that make sense? It's for some of you. You know, they're trying to be in this energy of self-love. They're trying to be in this energy of sticking to their self, because I think this person feels, though, as if they can't trust anyone else. This person is in a very singular energy, a place where they're trying to be safe and comfortable where they are within themselves, and they don't trust or want in a partnership at this moment in time. They're trying to recover from some kind of possible, that's why I'm seeing this like this, because whatever connection they are in with you hasn't came to a complete end yet, and they're trying to prevent that from happening completely. So they're trying to face the reality so that they can move into a different direction altogether. So the Seven of Wands is in reverse with the Eight of Cups. This is like they're trying to find peace. They're trying to find that middle ground to where they're okay with the way things are, even though they're not okay with the way things are. The Seven of Wands in reverse is saying, okay, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight for this anymore. The challenges are too heavy for me, and I'm putting this down. I don't want to go through this anymore. So this is a healing type energy that I'm feeling here. This person's in this healing energy of they've had enough of healing at this moment in time. They don't feel like they're getting to where they need to go, and they're exhausted, and they're wanting to break themselves free from that. I feel like this person is kind of worried about the future and how this connection is going to end, or that it will end. And they're really trying to see the bright side of it, but it's the pain that they feel that they're trying to release themselves from. They're trying to forgive the situation and release the pain and the grief so that they can make improvements in this connection so it won't end. You see what I'm saying? I know this is kind of a weird way of, they're trying to support how this connection is currently, because whatever they've been trying to do, it's not leading anywhere. So they're trying to be comfortable with the idea this connection may not come back together. And if it doesn't come back together, then that's okay, as long as it doesn't end abruptly. Can we just forgive each other and it just be in this place of forgiveness and peacefulness, a peaceful resolution here, you know, a peaceful place, so that nobody has to go anywhere. We can just leave it the way it is. And they're trying to be comfortable in that. They are, I feel like in a way they're wanting or are trying to kind of put their guard down because they're so tired. And they're worried about that. They're worried about if they put their guard down, what will happen? And they don't want things to change. So if they give up the fight for this connection, they're afraid things will change, and they don't want that to happen. So crazy too, because if all these cards were upright, it would tell a totally different story. You have the Six of Swords, disconnect. The Four of Wands in reverse, disconnect. The Hierophant in reverse, disconnect from a commitment. Two of Cups in reverse, a disconnect from a partnership. Eight of Cups in reverse. If it was upright, it would be walking away from an emotional investment, right? The Ten of Swords in reverse, and that would be a complete ending, a painful ending. And this is what this person's all trying to avoid. They see it there, but they're trying to not see it, right? They're trying to release themselves of the negative thoughts that they're feeling. They're trying to see things clearly for what they are here and now. Be in the reality of what's taking place here in the now. Not investing into this in any way because they don't feel like they can, because they can't see how it would be beneficial to them if they did, because they feel this disconnect. They're trying to stay optimistic. They're trying to be in this Knight of Pentacles energy, be comfortable being in this single space here, you know, this just being comfortable with the things that they have around them. And they're wanting to release this. They're giving up on the fight here in a way where they don't have to completely let it go. They're just not going to push it anymore. They're not pushing anymore. Can you tell me about more about this person, please? Restrictions, yeah. They're tired of carrying I think this is, they feel like this is a one-sided connection in a way, and they're tired of carrying that burden. They don't want to carry that anymore. Authority. This is the Emperor, I think. In tarot, is that right? This is number 4, yes. This is the Emperor in tarot. So they're trying to take a leadership role for themselves and not carry the burden of this connection. But they don't, like I said, they care. There's a lot of emotion here. They don't want this ending. It's painful. But they can't foresee, you know, bypass the fact that it is here. Boredom. Yeah, this person I feel like has been waiting for something to happen in this connection for a long time. Recognition. Yeah. This is the, what is this? Wait a second. What is this? This is the, what is this? It's the world. Yeah, this is the world. This is the end. This is closure, ending of a cycle. This person's been waiting and waiting. And the ending of a cycle for this person is the realization that there's no progress. There's nothing, no progress has been made here. Treachery. This person I feel like fears fear in this connection. Like they fear what could happen in this connection. This is what they fear. They fear betrayal. They fear closure. Not closure, but ending. They fear lack of closure. Yeah. They fear a complete disconnect from you. That's what they fear. And they also fear that you're deceiving them in some kind of way. There's a fear here that this connection was never what they wanted it to be, or never what they thought it was. But they're still letting that guard down. They're still giving up the fight. They're still, they're still like in this energy of being worried about the future. They're worried about the future with you. They're worried about how you feel, what's going to happen in the future with you, and how your feelings will change if they don't continue to fight for this. So this could be your energy, guys. So take how it resonates. Now I'm going to tap into the other person's energy. So I'm going to address this as you, though, okay? Because it's just easier for me to be able to address it as someone. Okay. Pile 4. What can you tell me about Pile 4's energy towards, whoa. King of Pentacles in reverse. What can you tell me about Chariot? These cards are very talkative to me today. Can you tell me about this person's energy moving forward? About Pile 4's energy moving forward? The High Priestess in reverse. Pile 4's energy moving forward, please, Spirit. Pile 4's energy moving forward. 8 of Wands. Wow. I have one more. I'll take one more, please. One more, please. Yeah, okay. So you're in this place to where you don't feel, okay, here's the thing. You don't feel ready for this, but you also feel like you have to move at the same time. There's several cards of movement here. You have the Chariot, the 8 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. So you're making a plan, or you have made a plan to move, okay? Move on this person. Move towards this person in some kind of way. I think a friendship. I think there's a friendship that's going to, some kind of get together, some kind of communication. Something's going to happen here where you can reunite with this person and plan for the future with this person. Plan what's going to happen here. There's going to be progress here. And you're going to take the initiative for that to happen. Because the King of Pentacles is in reverse. It's kind of indicating that there is a loss of power that you feel here in this connection. You feel like maybe you aren't capable of really being in this Chariot energy, but you're going to go about it anyways. You're going to step up and do that anyways. We have Pisces, Cancer, and Capricorn here. You're going to step up to the plate and move towards this person regardless of feeling like you aren't ready or you have a loss of power, because in a way you're kind of stubborn too, to the fact that you don't want this person to get away from you. And I think that you feel like this person is. Yeah, because they have the Two of Wands here as well. Because they want future here as well. They want something. I feel like there's some secrets here. I'm gonna get some clarifiers now, but I feel like there's definitely some, with this High Priestess being in reverse, I think that you've held on to this as long as you possibly could. You've held on to this information as long as you possibly could. You're taking the initiative to move this in a more positive direction. You're going to move forward with this. Take your be confident, even though you don't feel it, you're going to be it. And you're going to move forward with this information you've been withholding and have fast communication here with this person. You're going to take an opportunity here. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think that, okay, this may come, this communication that you're coming with, okay, is going to come because it's funny too, because the Queen of Swords is someone that's in control, that has power, right? She's secure about who she is and where she is, and she can see things exactly clearly. So even though, I think that's part of it. I think that you're kind of bringing the fact that you aren't capable of giving to this person in the way that you would like to be able to give to them, or the way that they're wanting you to give to them. You can't be that King of Pentacles. And you're recognizing that, and you're being logical with that, and you're saying to this person, okay, I'm taking control here. I want to address the fact that I can't be this King of Pentacles. I can't be stable. I'm not stable. And that's the truth here. I'm not in a position to bring you what you need. Why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you've probably left this person out in the cold because you were maybe even worried about facing the fact that you couldn't give to them in the way that you wanted, or the way that they needed you to. Like you weren't able to do that. And you may be moving towards them too, because you do feel kind of left out in the cold. I mean, like I said, this person has stopped fighting for this connection in some kind of way. And I feel like you are recognizing that, and you feel kind of left out in the cold here, and you're wanting things to move in a more positive direction. But I think it's a result from you leaving this person out in the cold, the energy that they had, you know? Because they feel the disconnect for sure. Why is the High Priestess in reverse? The Eight of Cups in reverse. You both have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Neither one of you want to walk away from this connection. Both of you are afraid of the future of this connection. You're both afraid of things changing in this connection. Somebody's got to make the move though. Why is the... I think it's you that's doing that. You're the one with the motion cards. Why is the Eight of Wands here? What is this communication about? Knight of Pentacles. There you go. Yeah, you're going to be the one that brings communication. You are bringing some kind of communication to this person. And I think it has this reunion energy, this friendship energy. Why is the Three of Cups here? Page of Cups. And I wanted to take that in the other direction, and I didn't do it. I do feel like, though, that you are bringing this some kind of possibility, some kind of offer to this person in a way of... there's just kind of an emotional offer being made here. And it may have to do with friendship. It may be like some kind of reunion energy here with this person, where you're going to have an opportunity to bring communication, and it could be even apology, in a way of an apology, if you will. But it's going to come out. It's going to come out. Okay, I hate to say this, but it may, even though you have the best of intentions, it may come out a little bit of more of an emotional outburst. So why is the Page of, oh my gosh, look at that. Now you have the Knight of Cups. Definitely you are in this energy of wanting to bring something to this person. And you may bring them this Knight of Cups energy, this offer. You want to ground something with them. Could be in the way of this friendship. Supporting one another. There's some kind of grounded energy that's taking place here that you're wanting to offer this person. But it's going to be emotional. You're not going to realize it until that moment comes. And I think that when it comes, that you're going to be more emotional than what you thought you were. Why is the Two of Wands here? Because there's a lot of energy of you've been holding back for a long time. The Knight of Wands. Planning for the future, okay? Being in this space to where you're trying to move forward and progress, take a different direction here, moving forward here. You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So if this person has been giving to you, this has been a one-sided kind of connection here. I feel like that's what you're wanting to change. The bottom of the deck is Justice. And this is the thing I want, and look, there's the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're wanting to bring justice to this person, to this connection. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. King of Cups. Wow. Okay. Okay. So you're wanting to bring some kind of, this is, I keep feeling this energy of this being unexpected. It's like you're coming in trying to be the Knight of Pentacles, stable, grounded, brave, bold, taking, determined, patience, taking charge in what you want. You feel like you have everything you need to finish kind of what you started here, and you're bringing in this offer in a stable way. But when it happens and you reunite with this person, emotions are going to be overwhelming. You're not going to realize it, but you will have some overwhelming emotions when you meet this person again. And I think that you're going to, instead of offering them the Knight of Pentacles, I think that it's going to come across in the way of the Knight of Cups. I think that you're going to offer them some kind of romantic gesture with the King of Cups being here. Definitely. This is about recognizing that there's a strong bond here between you and this person, and having compassion for this person. So I don't know how this person's going to react to this, but however they react to it, it's going to end up being emotional, which is going to make you emotional. And I think that there's going to be some kind of, I feel this energy of passion and romance. And so I feel like because of how this is going to take place, it's like that's where it's going to lead to. Does that make sense? But it's not expected. Can you tell me more about this Five of Pentacles, please? Yeah. The Three of Pentacles. You really want to commit to coming out of the cold here. You're really trying to commit to making a decision moving forward here. What's this Eight of Cups here in reverse for? Look at that. Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like you've been holding this back. This Ace of Cups, right? This emotional connection with this person. You've been holding it back for a long time because you don't know how the future of that's going to play out. The 8 of Cups in reverse. Worried about the future. You don't know how the future of that's going to play out. That's why you've been holding it within here with the High Priestess in reverse. Keeping a secret. Keeping it a secret. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? So we have the Empress in reverse and the Devil in reverse. So when you come to this person, you're coming in a way of, you're saying, okay, you're coming in a more of a, how do I describe this? It's a pentacle. So you're not really in your emotions when you're coming towards at all. You're not really in your emotions at all. And you may be also experiencing some kind of financial issues here. Because of the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles being in the reverse, and the Empress in reverse is an indicator of some kind of financial issues. So you're definitely coming towards this person with just a certain idea or thought about what you're wanting to talk about or what you're wanting to acknowledge, or just to kind of get things to be in a better place. With the Devil in reverse, you want some kind of control here. It's funny because the Empress is about dependency, right? The Empress, when she's in reverse, she's dependent. We're for regular, she's not. But when she's in reverse, she's very dependent. She's dependent on others here. And the Devil, when it's in reverse, is also about dependence or releasing dependence. So in a way, it's like you may want to try to release having to depend on this person, or for this person depending on you. This is the information that you're wanting to bring to this person. I don't want to have to depend on you anymore, or I don't want you to have to depend on me. But instead, it turns into something else. Here, it turns into something different. Why is the Devil in reverse? Is the Devil in reverse? Look at that. Then the wish fulfillment. I'm getting a feeling that you're wanting to be you want to stay connected with this person in a way of where you feel like you still kind of, it's like you want to come back in to just to make sure or see if this person still feels about you the same, or still connected with you in the same way. But then when you do connect with them, these emotions come to the surface that you've been hiding. And it's unexpected. Why is just, look at that. The 3 of Swords for justice. This person they have the 3 of Swords in reverse. This person is the one that's been experienced all this heartbreak due to this energy of feeling left out in the cold, right? And they're trying to release that. They've kind of tried to pull away, you know, from that because they know it's not good for them. They're not wanting to end it. They're just trying to find a better place for themselves. The justice is going to take place for this person because of the 3 of Swords that happened here. The separation, the painful ending, the heartbreak. Their justice is this conversation with you. It's going to help this person, it's going to help bring this person back into balance with their emotions. Where here they aren't. They don't know really what to feel. Okay, so how, okay, what do I want to know? I don't know what I want to know. Let me get some of these. These are the messages of love oracles. I want to know what else about this connection. What else is going to happen here? Tell me more, Spirit. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. I think that that's you. But this person is too, but I think it's not a secret. I think that this person may be more open to that in some kind of way. They may not be discussing that with you, but I think you're both longing for each other. That's why this happens. Because when you reunite with each other, it's unexpected emotion that comes to the surface. What else can you tell me about this connection? What else can you tell me about this spirit? Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. I think that the both of you have just went through a bunch of stuff. You know, I told you this person was in kind of a spiritual lesson, kind of healing, and they're exhausted and they're tired and they're ready to just like give up. They don't want to, they're tired. They're tired. Even thinking about this. It's funny too, because they actually have the Emperor here and you have the Empress here, but it's in reverse. It's divine counterparts. Tell me more about this, please. Obstacles. Yeah, obstacles. This conversation needs to be had. Obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. I do feel like something's going to happen here between the two of you, okay? Tell me longing. Longing. Look at that. Yeah. Ten of Swords in reverse again. You're both longing to have improvements in this connection, okay? You both want to improve this connection before it's over. Before it closes completely. Before there's some kind of destruction here. And you both know that things need to change. Why is Mastery here? What's the spiritual lesson? The Hierophant. Well, yeah. That's the card of a spiritual teacher. This is the lesson that you are both going through. A spiritual lesson that the both of you had to go through. This is also a call that you need to seek advice. Or you need to lead the way. Tell me more about this Hierophant, please. The King of Swords, Aquarius energy. I think this person may also be the one that's leading the way in a way. Because they're more in this self-care energy. Why is obstacles here? What are the obstacles? What are the obstacles? I just saw two aces. Balance. Balancing yourself out here. Finding that balance, that middle ground. Finding it's temperance is about being patient with yourself. Going with the flow of the space, the energy that you're in. Things being in moderation. Okay? That's the obstacle. The two of you being able to balance out this situation about what each other wants and needs are. Why is self-care here? The Emperor again. Yeah. You need to take a leadership role towards your self-care. This person's in that energy. They have the Emperor, and we talked about that with them. You need to do that as well. What is best for you? This is a call for you to be in this leadership energy. You have all the Pentacles out besides the King of Pentacles. I mean, all the Kings out besides, in the two Emperors here, besides the King of Wands, which is more of a, the King of Wands is actually more of a impulsive, driven off passion kind of king. So this is a call for you to remain in balance with your emotions, with your logical mind space. Take a leadership role here to try to do what's best for you and for this person in this connection. It's strictly sexual here for Spirit. What is, whoa. Well, they just threw a story at me. Two of Swords, the Moon, and Death. The Ten of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Okay. There's a decision that's going to be made here about this connection and what it means to the both of you. There's a decision that's going to be truth that needs to come to the surface here about any illusions. And then there's going to be a rebirth here, okay? Whatever that is going to cause some kind of rebirth. There's going to be a closing, okay, about this connection and the nature of this connection. And new information about that's going to come to light. And I feel like it's coming from you. I feel like because of the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups being in reverse here, you're the one that's been hiding this Ace of Cups. So I feel like the nature that this person feels of this connection, which is something they're trying to accept, the strictly sexual, there's going to be a decision made here. I think it's going to be, you know, being at a crossroads. You're going to be faced with something where you just have to express your truth. And I feel like this person is not willing to kind of see the truth here. And there's going to be some kind of information that is put out there that says it's going to close out all these illusions that are taking place here about what this connection really means to the two of you. Okay? Does that make sense? Whether that's you confessing feelings for this person, which I feel like is there, but for some of you, maybe not. For some of you, it may just be, you know, facing this person, facing the truth that this is just maybe strictly sexual and erasing illusions finally so they can have this closure here. But this death is not just the ending. It's also about a rebirth, a new beginning. And we saw that there. Ending and new beginning right next to each other. Tell me more about this patience. It's asking you to have patience here. Being willing to accept a delay. Know that anything worth having takes time. We have ex-partner. So this is someone that's your ex, apparently. And make the effort. Yeah, this person or you both want to make an effort here. Because this is an unfinished love connection is what ex-partner is, okay? It doesn't have to be someone that you were just committed to. Crossroads. Two of Swords right on top of there. You need to make a decision on what this connection is and what it means to you moving forward. Okay? I know that it's caused a lot of stress here. This situation is causing stress and anxiety. Nurture. If you want to nurture this connection, you need to make the effort here, okay? Make that decision. But you also need to show yourself love and ground yourself as well. Wisdom. There is going to be some wisdom that's gained here moving forward in this connection. And friends, look at that again. I do feel like this connection, look at that, you have ring on the bottom of the deck. There could be a marriage that's involved here is what it says. Also the Ten of Cups is the card of, you know, emotional fulfillment and marriage and family and all that. So that could be something that's important here. But I do feel like someone's going to be reaching out here and someone's going to be expressing themselves in some sort of way. I'm going to grab y'all some of these. These are inspirational quotes, but these are different, just different. Everything that you want is on the other side of fear. So if you're in fear of bringing this person this acknowledgement here, everything you want is on the other side of that fear, and keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. Because of all these motion cards, you're the one down here that's bringing this to this person. So keep that in mind about that fear holding you back. Be sure to taste your words before you spit them out. Wow. Wow. Yes, exactly. Be sure that you really focus on what you're saying before you just come in there like this Queen of Swords, okay? And speak your truth. Focus on how it sounds to you and how you say it to this person, because this person's in a very tender, is the word that I'm hearing, tender spot, tender space. of trying to move on or move past this. Let's root for each other and watch each other grow. Wow, I have never seen that before. Friends, this is what you both want. This is how you both want to connect with each other. Once you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones catch you. Wow. So you may, or this person may, both of you may be in an energy of trying to chase things that don't serve you anymore, or things that aren't fulfilling you in some way. You know, and sometimes when we stop doing that, we allow all the good things to come in for us, to us. So I'm going to get some, what am I going to get? I guess I'm going to get a postcard from Spirit, and then we'll get some initials to close, okay? And y'all had the longest reading. And you were my last reading, and I was so tired, and I was like, I can't do it. I gotta stop. And then I was like, gosh, just do it so you can get this video out. And I did, and y'all ended up being the longest one. That makes sense. Can I have a message for pile 4, please, Spirit? I'm gonna take this top one. I've never seen this before, and it has a rose on it. I feel called. You are loved. Okay, here we go. Dear you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. You don't necessarily mean romantic or exotic love, although they are wonderful, but sometimes above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to imitate life and birth. Spirit sends love to imitate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in relevance, in a fierce and joyful respect for life. Life thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself or other separate from, better, or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it is, as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Well, there you go. I feel like in this connection here, this is what you need to ask yourself. If you are coming to into this connection, you know, with love, and look, the heart came out with the bowl. If you're focused on this connection with love, especially the beginning, and you having the strictly sexual and all this stuff that's going on here, love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or exotic love, although those are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. This in this root, deep root for each other. Let's root for each other and watch each other grow. This is like you're rooted into this person. This is a very strong, like built roots here with this person is what this is called to do. To be able to see past your self-limiting beliefs and see love in a different way. You know, expression of love in a different way. Not just based off a traditional partnership kind of way. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. You have the 2 in the bowl, like the 2 of Cups. Partnerships. This is also about balance, you know, and decisions, which we saw. All things pertaining to this connection here. We have C, D, and J, E, and M or W for the big letters here. We also have T, X, L, T, Y, O, A, R, V, K, a D, and a hashtag. So I think I'm just going to leave y'all here and let y'all kind of spell whatever it is that you need to spell here. I'm trying to see if I see anything just right off the bat, but I really don't. There's love in the bowl. Yeah, there's definitely love in the bowl, or lover. I do feel like this connection, this might have been a past lover. We have TX, so Texas in the bowl. We also have, what else do we have here? We have X-ray. I don't know what else, guys. You are gonna have to just take what you see. I don't want to spend too much time on this. We have date. So maybe this is a certain date, the 2nd maybe, or around the 2nd, which would be next month, June. You have a J, so June 2nd maybe. But I mean, we also have May in the bowl, so, which came out in pile 2 as well, or 3, pile 3. So it may be significant here. What else? I don't see anything else just off the top of my head here. So I'm gonna leave y'all here, okay? Don't forget there's a C here though. It's hard to see because it's white. So here's all that we can spell. If there's initials or if there's something that y'all are seeing I don't see, just write it down below, please. Okay, guys? Okay, I'm gonna leave you here. Y'all had the longest reading, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. I hope it helps. And not all of it might resonate, but hopefully there's some pieces that can help you moving forward. And thanks so much, guys, for your kindness and your support and all that goodness. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And yeah, I hope to see you again soon, guys. Thanks. Bye.